I'm Cory Everson. Most of you recognize me as a professional bodybuilder, but I'm a body shaper too. I'd like to welcome you to watch our new program on body shaping. Body shaping is a revolutionary new fitness program that does what no other fitness program can possibly do, and that is to redesign your body from head to toe with the use of weights. Now, most other forms of fitness, take aerobics or jogging, for example, improve your heart and your lungs, but they do nothing for your overall shape. This is why body shaping is so unique. With body shaping, we can broaden our shoulders, we can slim our waist, we can flatten our tummy, we can firm up our breasts, and we can slim those thighs. Today we're going to focus on reshaping and firming up the bust line, and then later we're going to focus on developing sexy, curvaceous shoulders, which are so important in today's fashions. Now, before we do any type of training program, it's always important to do a proper warm-up, to lubricate the joints, to develop flexibility in the muscles. So Kit and Trudy are going to join me today. Okay, ready? Starting with our head. Right, 2, left, 3, 4, forward, 6, and right, 2, 3, 4, shoulders, 1, 2, shoulders up to your ears, together, 1, 2, 3, 4, arms, right, left, flex your arms, 6, 7, 8, and twist for the weight, 2, 3, twist all the way around, 6, 7, 8, shoulders again, up, 2, 3, 4. All you people at home, come join in and do this with us. And together. 7, 8, and your triceps. Now when we come back, I'm going to show you specific exercises for toning and shaping up your chest. But while we're away, keep on doing these warm-ups.
Body Shaping is brought to you by Tone Skincare Bar. Tone up your body with Body Shaping, then tone up your skin with Tone Soap. Consult your physician before you start body shaping with Cory Everson. Follow the exercises carefully. Exercise at your own pace. Start with very light weights. If you feel any strain, stop immediately and consult your physician.
There's no single exercise or diet that is going to directly increase the cup size of your breasts. Body shaping can indirectly increase the muscle tone underlying the breast tissue, therefore making you appear to have a fuller, more shapelier bust line. Now today what we're going to do is we're going to go through some of these exercises. Most beginners don't have to worry about the weights you're using, just worry about your technique. We'll start out with approximately 2 sets of about 8 to 12 repetitions. The first set is generally with a light weight, just to warm up. Bring the dumbbells up to your shoulders for the incline press. Press your arms straight overhead with your palms facing out. And then you just repeat this. Make sure just to breathe normally. If you want to concentrate on your breathing, think about inhaling on your way down and exhaling on your way up. Always have your forearms just perpendicular to the ground. And make sure that you feel a good stretch. Another good exercise for your chest is the flat bench press, which Trudy's going to demonstrate. Okay, here I'll have Trudy lie back, put her hands a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Now she's going to lower the bar to the high point of her chest. Now notice the way her forearms are perpendicular to the floor. She's got like a 90-degree angle right here between her forearm and her bicep.
Okay, am I working a different part of my chest than you did with the other exercise?
Yeah, what Trudy's working right now is the central part of her chest and the lower part of her chest. The exercise I just demonstrated before works the upper part of your chest. You need to develop all of your chest to get more of a fuller appearance. Okay, one more?
One more? Okay.
Yay.
There you go.
What I'm doing is I'm just watching her, spotting her to make sure that she doesn't get into trouble and drop the weight. But she did a good job. She lowered it slowly and brought it up slowly. Now, Kit, being a beginner, is going to use dumbbells, light dumbbells, and she's doing the exact same motion that Trudy and I were both doing, just raising the weight up and down in a controlled fashion. And just make sure you're breathing. Are you breathing?
I think so.
Okay, keep breathing. Now, when she brings it down, she should feel a good stretch in her pectoral area.
Feel it.
Good. Good job. Okay. Another exercise you can do is the fly. This is the incline fly. Now what you do is you assume the same position you were in the dumbbell press. But remember, in the dumbbell press, your hands were forward. In the fly, your palms are facing each other. Now what you want to do is you want to take a deep, deep breath and lower the weight in a nice, big, huge arc. You want to raise the weight in the exact same arc that you lowered it in. You're going 190 degrees here, or more. Keep your elbows slightly bent and raise the weight. One good way to remember this is think about giving your husband a big hug in the morning and not letting go of him. So you want to squeeze them really tight. In these fly exercises, keep constant flexion on your muscles. Okay, now both Trudy and Kit will demonstrate the flat bench dumbbell fly, which is done the exact same manner, but you're on a flat bench, weights facing each other, nice big arc, coming up in the exact same motion, elbows just slightly bent. I'll have Trudy demonstrate the improper technique. See how she's bending her arms way up? It's almost as if she's doing a press.
Yeah, I'm using a completely different part of, I'm using my arms, really, when I'm doing it wrong.
Right.
Instead of my chest muscles.
Kit, you feel it?
I certainly did.
Should my back be arched? Your back can be slightly arched if you don't have any kind of back problems. It's not an important feature to have your back arched, but as long as you've got your chest elevated way up, that's what's important. Good job. You guys tired yet? I am. Okay, now there's one other thing you can do for your chest training. If you don't have a weight room, if you don't happen to have weights, if you're not strong enough for weights, if you're on vacation, you're in the hotel room, you can always do the good old push-up. Now there's two types of push-ups you can do, a women's push-up and a men's push-up. I'll demonstrate both, even though normally I would do the men's push-up or the military push-up. Okay, the women's push-up, you can either keep your knees way up or you can just leave them against the floor. I'll leave them against the floor. Hands about shoulder width apart, elbows out. And push up. Exact same motion that you're doing in the bench press. You want to keep your elbows out because it works more of your chest muscle. You turn your elbows in, and you take a little narrow grip like this, you're working your triceps. But we're specifically trying to develop the chest muscle today. And then the military push-up is with your feet on the ground, knees off, back flat and straight. Now this one's a little bit harder. It'll be for the more advanced body shapers.
Does it make a difference if you have your feet together back there or apart? Does
No.
it change anything with your
You could do push-ups with your feet apart, or you can do them together. Even the more advanced people can put their feet up on a bench and have their body coming down at an incline for more weight. Okay, we'll be back in just a minute to attack our shoulders. Men are lucky in that they have naturally wider and stronger shoulders. They don't have to worry about putting extra pads into their clothes to keep up with current fashions. That's not to say that we also can't develop our shoulders. Today we're going to work on different shoulder exercises for developing the 3 different heads of the muscles of the shoulder. The deltoid consists of the front, the middle, and the rear portion. We've got exercises to develop each one. The first exercise is the behind the neck press. So I'll have Trudy and Kit join with me on these. Put the weight behind your neck. Let it rest gently on your trapezius. Okay, now here your hands are a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. You just press the weight up directly overhead and then lower it. And again, this is for working your total development of all the muscles of your deltoid.
Should we lock our elbows when we go up, or
you never need to lock your elbows in any type of exercise form. You can come close to locking out, but you never need to actually lock out.
What about our backs?
Backs, keep your backs upright, straight. Okay, now shoulders are a very hard muscle to develop. They develop very slowly, so you have to be patient. Okay, I'll have Trudy and Kit take a little breather here and then go ahead and do another set. Now Trudy is using a little bit heavier weight. She's intermediate. Kit is using just the bar, no weight at all. I suggest for all the beginners in body shaping is that you just start with the bar or the lightest dumbbell you can possibly find. Work on technique. Technique is number one. Now where should we feel this? Okay, what we're working on right here is the total area of the deltoid. She's lowering the bar to the back side of her neck and raising it up in a straight manner, back upright. You feel it there, I hope?
I certainly do.
Okay. Good. You doing all right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now, like I said before, we're toning the shoulders. We're not building them. We're toning them. Okay. Another good exercise form is the alternate press. Now, the alternate press is for the front part of the deltoid or shoulder. We'll do this one with dumbbells. Okay, we'll just start with the right arm first. Okay, you start with the weight up on your shoulder and just lift it straight up. Okay, ready? You wait for the weight to come back down to your shoulder before you lift the alternate one. And again, just breathe naturally. Just continue to do your set with the alternate movement. Your set can consist of anywhere between 8 and 12 repetitions. Again, this is for beginners. Now, why do we use the dumbbells as opposed to the barbell? Well, we just did use the barbell, and the dumbbells are so that you get a greater range of motion. They're easier to balance, which I'll show you in just a minute, too. Okay, another way to do this exercise is to do a two-arm dumbbell press, which I'll have these two women demonstrate here. And go ahead. And this is the same movement we did with a one-arm dumbbell press, but it's just an alternate type of a version. Working the same muscles, the front part of the deltoid. Arms lifting straight up, breathing normally. Back upright. Okay, next exercise. We'll do the lateral raise. I'll have everybody grab some dumbbells, which we have. Okay, just stand upright. Put the weights, rest them slightly on your thighs. You can even bend your knees and lean forward just a little bit to get into comfortable position. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to raise the bar or the weights simultaneously to our sides, but never going above our heads. Okay, ready? Ready. Okay, your arms are fairly straight, but as you can see, there's a slight bend in them, about a 25-degree bend. Again, we never really like to lock out our arms on this. Raising the weights only up to your shoulders, no higher than your head.
What happens if we raise them higher?
If you raise the weights higher than your head, what you're doing is you're not using your shoulders or your deltoid muscles anymore, but you're using your neck muscles. And there's not a lot of women who really want to get huge, overdeveloped neck muscles. I'll demonstrate one done wrong. Would be to lift way up like this. And I don't know if you can see, but I'm using more of the muscles in the neck and the trapezius versus just the deltoid muscle. Okay, another type of exercise, that was for the middle head. Now we're going to work on the rear head. It's called the rear raise. Makes sense. Lean slightly forward, bend your knees, keep your back flat. Your back is always going to be at this angle. Okay, back flat, head up. What you do is you do the same type of raise, arms slightly bent. Try to get your arms up and back as far as you can get them. Nice full range of motion. And squeeze the weight when it's up there, too. You'll feel it in the back part of your shoulders.
Good.
Okay, one more.
One more.
One more.
You're cheating.
I cheated. One more. Okay, now what we did here was we worked on the front part of the deltoid, the middle part of the deltoid, and the rear part, which is the whole part of the shoulder. And if we train properly like that, we'll develop the whole shoulder. We'll get a nice, round, sexy look to our shoulders. Now, coming up next is our special segment of our body shaping show called One-to-One with our personal trainer, Mark Finley, who's going to give the beginners some tips.
Coming up next, body shaping one-to-one. Tone Soap brings you today's body shaping one-to-one.
Hello. I'd like to welcome you to a very special segment of our program, our one-to-one personal training segment. Personal trainers are a very popular and chic new fitness trend. In keeping with that trend, our body shaping program has our own personal fitness trainer, Mark Finley. Mark?
Thanks, Cory. Welcome to the one-to-one section of our show, where we'll be doing interviews and answering questions about fitness, nutrition, and much, much more. But what's different about it is we'll be doing it on a one-to-one basis. Today, we have Kit McDonald. Hi, Kit.
Hi, Mark.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Well, what do you do when you're not doing the show?
I'm a model.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're forced into working out,
Yes,
huh?
unfortunately I am. But I try. And
Well, what do you do to work out?
well, every morning I work out for an hour. I do half an hour on the stationary bike.
Mm-hmm.
And then I finish my workout with weights and stretching and sit-ups and
All that
like,
fun stuff.
all that
huh?
fun stuff, yes. Love it.
Huh. Okay. Well, do you have any problem spots?
Yes, a big problem spot.
You do.
My stomach.
Where is it?
My,
I don't see
right here,
it.
my stomach.
Your stomach.
Yes.
Your stomach looks great.
Well, I love to eat, and unfortunately, it all goes right to my stomach.
Well, then why don't I show you a couple exercises you can do to tighten that tummy?
I think that would be great.
Okay, great. All you have to do, okay, you have to get down on all fours here.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. And just like you're crawling, okay?
Yes.
And you want to keep the top of your foot down on the floor here, okay? I recommend this for a lot of my clients that I work with that have back problems because it's real easy on the back, okay?
Okay.
Now, what I want you to do is, okay,
Yes.
don't straighten out your elbows. Just keep them a little bit looser. And just like a cat would do, I want you to arch your back, okay?
Like
Very
that?
good. And back down again. There you go. Arch. Tighten your stomach muscles now when you do this, and back down again, okay? Now, okay, before you go on, you got to really concentrate on your abdominal muscles, okay?
I knew it was too easy.
Yeah. So what I want you to do is flex them real tight. Just tighten them as tight as you can when you get to the top, and then come back down again. Loosen up. Ready?
Okay.
Up. Good. Tighten, and down. Good. Once again, up. Tighten them, and bring them back down again. One more time. Up. Can you feel that?
I certainly
Tighten.
can.
Good. And back down again. Very good. What do you think?
It was easier the first time.
Okay, this is an easier exercise. This is also an exercise I recommend for a beginner. And like I said, if you have a bad back, this is a wonderful exercise to do. Okay, let's take it to one level harder.
All right.
Okay? And what you'll do is right, exactly. You'll turn
How did I
around.
know?
I have no idea. Okay, lay back.
Yes.
And you'll bend your knees up. Okay, feet flat on the floor there. Very good. Good girl. You know how to do this. You must have worked out before.
Once or twice.
Okay. Now, with your hands, I want you to put your hands up here. Okay, now this is a beginning exercise for the abdomen, okay? Now, the way we would make this exercise harder, and we're going to do this afterwards, is we're going to cross your arms,
Can't wait.
okay? Just like that. Okay, bring your arms up. Okay, now you're going to do a sit-up, okay? You're going to crunch your stomach up, and you're going to tighten once again, okay? And back. Good. Up and flex. Good. And up and flex, tighten, and back down again. Up and flex. Okay, now what this is doing is this is going to be tightening the muscles in the stomach, and we're defining them, okay? Right along
Okay.
here. So we're going to build those ripples in the stomach.
Oh, boy, can't
Okay?
wait.
Isn't this fun?
Oh, this is fun. I love it.
Okay. Now listen. When you're doing this, I want you to really concentrate on what you want your stomach to look like. That's very important to have a goal in mind while you're doing it. And we'll be doing this exercise, try it again, until your stomach burns, okay?
It
So we're
burns.
not going to really think about a number, all right?
Burning, Mark.
Okay, keep doing them then, okay? It's working. Go, go. No pain, no gain. Okay, one more. One more, and back down again. All right?
Yeah.
Did you feel that? Kind of like pins and needles, huh? Okay. Now we're going to make it a little bit harder. Okay.
Oh,
This is a little more advanced than the other one.
Terrific.
And this will be great for really keying in on the stomach, okay? Okay, ready? Again, up and tighten. Back down. Good. Up and tighten. Beautiful. Okay? Up. Now crunch your stomach and back down again. One more time. Up and that's it. How do you feel?
Glad
God,
it's
your
over.
stomach looks, it's brand new. Look how flat it is.
changed.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. Come on up. Okay. So you feel good?
I feel
You feel exercised? Good. Well, I'll be back tomorrow, and Cory will be back right after this.
Well, we're back. Let's take a minute now and review what we've learned today. For the chest, incline dumbbell press. Remember, this works the upper portion of the chest muscles, which fill out the sometimes shallow upper breast area. Flat dumbbell or barbell press. Now remember to lower the weight to the high point of your expanded chest and always keep your elbows out. Incline dumbbell flies. Be sure to remember to really feel the stretch and raise and lower the weight through the same arc pathway. Flat dumbbell flies. Remember to breathe naturally. In as you lower the weight and out as you return to your starting position. For your shoulders, behind the neck press. This works all three parts of the deltoid muscle. Your grip should be slightly wider than your shoulder width. Front dumbbell press. This works the front portion of the deltoid. Remember to keep your back straight and never round over. Lateral raise. Raise the weight only as high as the top of your head. Remember, this works the middle portion of your shoulder. Rear raise. Keep your knees slightly bent, your back almost parallel with the floor, and keep your repetitions slow and under control. Just as it's important to warm up before you train, it's equally important to cool down after you train. This will help prevent muscle soreness. Now what we're doing here is we're trying to warm down the muscles that we use in today's workout, the chest and the shoulders. I'm Trudy's partner, so I'm helping her warm down. The kid has to do it by herself here today. Thanks for watching the show today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Reebok, the official footwear and apparel sponsor of BodyShaping. BodyShaping has been brought to you by Tone Skincare Bar. After you tone up your body with BodyShaping, tone up your skin with Tone Soap. Hotel accommodations provided by the Bonaventure Resort and Spa in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.